Yo, how's it going? Hey Epics, hey DDoS, hey Brass. Good to see you, everyone. How's it going? I'm going to open the portrait iPad splits. We're going to move them up so we've got a bit more real estate covered. So, we've got some time for PinOut. A little bit of time to grind out some world records, hopefully. Hope everyone's doing well today. Alright, and welcome back, DDoS. Let's get it on the screen. I normally wait until I actually go live with PinOut because it is a little laggy. It picks up a little bit of lag because iPad mirroring, yes, it's so functional. So, actually, talking of functional, I actually need to boot Air server again for it to work. Yeah, it do be like this. It just works when it works, and it doesn't when it doesn't. But thankfully, the run is only 6 minutes 50, so, well, if I PB, it's intended to be 6 minutes 50, or less. Thank you for the good luck, DDoS. Appreciate that. So, I'm just going to get straight into runs. You know what it is now. It's world record attempts. Nothing really else to be said. It's a 20% chance of getting this skip. In fact, have I added a command? Yes, I have. In that case, I will put it in the title. So, exclamation mark RTO, exclamation mark marathons. Just so we have it there. Oh, I'm going to not overwrite it to the old one. RTO, exclamation mark marathons. There we go. Okay, so there, now it's there. There's a 20% chance of pulling push from 0 Dark 100 orb, which is what I need. I need that, otherwise I can't get a run going. So yeah, yeah. Thank you for the good luck, DDoS. Appreciate that. Yeah, hope everyone's doing well. And just so you know, before I get started, because I'm probably not going to get much of a chance, please go and follow Speed Gaming. Speed Gaming are live right now. However, if you do not follow Speed Gaming, I might not be live on Monday at all, because there's a chance I'm doing 3 runs over there. If not, I'm going to be doing 2. Now, they are detailed in that command. The times are in that command. They're also on the Engus schedule. So if you're familiar with that, you can have a look there. Have a look at the marathon schedule. But there are 2 runs at least that I'm going to be featuring in. One is Mario Kart DS. One of them is 3D World. So if you do want to miss those runs, go and follow Speed Gaming. They're going to be starting at 12 p.m. 12 p.m. on Monday. So that's 7 a.m. EST. However, there's a chance I am doing We Play an hour before. It depends if it gets accepted or if anyone else wants to run, because of course I've already got 2 runs in. If someone else is able to cover that slot, then they are more than welcome to it, because I already have 2 spaces. So it makes sense for other people to have a chance and run games. But I figured it's a bit of a bad time for North America. So yeah, it's a good one for me to fill. And also I want to run We Play again, and what better chance than to fill an hour segment. I was going to fill the 2.5 hour segment with Super Little Acorns 3D Turbo, but I decided not to, because I'm a bit rusty. Yo, Elio, how's it going? Or Elio. I will remember eventually. Yo, nice one on the watch streak. You'll probably get more channel points for that. Yeah, Speed Gaming is live for the rest of the week. And I think a couple of days starting in next week as well. It's like an entire week marathon. Hey, Jules. Yeah, that final split. Yeah, it's quite funny. That is Maya that added that one. Actually, my most recent, what was world record, had that split. It was like the first stream I had it. Okay, anyway. I'm going to disable the preview, and we're going to get started with some runs. 3, 2, 1, go. So, this is PinOut. I probably won't commentate for very long because I struggle to focus with this game, and also it's a massive grind. It's a bit frustrating to have to keep explaining the same game over and over again when I keep resetting 80% of the time 2 minutes in. But this is PinOut. It's a vertical scrolling pinball game. If you've not seen it before, it's free on iOS and Android. It's an amazing game to play casually and speedrunning. I would definitely recommend it. We need more people in the speedrunning scene. We've only got a few. About 10 runners, 11 runners of any percent. Unfortunately, a bit frustratingly, there are just too many for me to submit it to Obscurathon, which is a marathon that only accepts games with less than 15 players, because there are runners of the Stage 1 IL. So, technically, the total players of the game is more than 15. So I can't submit it there, but I would still call this a pretty obscure speed game. Although, of course, we do have the fact that literally millions of people are on the Game Center leaderboards, and that doesn't even count Android. So there are lots of people that are familiar with this game, but have never even considered speedrunning it. It is a fantastic speedrun. However, the RNG of the 0 Dark 100 push power-up is very irritating. I'm going to need to get a 1 in 5 chance to grab push from that power-up. So essentially there are 6 power-ups in this game. Most of them affect your time. So they either slow down the rate of losing time, or they increase the time gain. Or you can get warp, which literally moves the ball on to a fixed point through a certain number of flipper sections, depending on where you grab the power-up, or which power-up will be grabbed. And then there's also push, and push allows you to navigate the ball without the flippers. So you're able to... I will change that last split after this reset. Thank you for that, DDoS. Yeah, so... What we have is... We're literally just trying to get to the end. Yeah, I see it, DDoS, so I'll change it after this attempt. Yeah, in fact, I'll change it now. Yeah. So, I'm trying to just get to the end. We are worried about the in-game time. Sub to SM MIDI on YT. There you go. That is now changed. 3, 2, 1, go. So, essentially, I'm just trying to get to the end. When you're first starting out with this game, you are going to have a bit of a trouble with the in-game timer. So the in-game timer starts on 60 seconds. You get 1 extra second for every time dot you grab. However, the timings in this game are pretty difficult to get used to. If you are familiar with the game, you'll know that you're normally only going to get a handful of interactions with each flipper. It's not really a frame-perfect flipper game, or pinball game. Unlike some, where you need to be doing stuff frame perfectly, otherwise you just can't speedrunning it. You can't speedrun it, you can't hit the tricks. That is not the case here. It's quite precise, but it's nowhere near as precise as most pinball games. So it's quite a nice, welcoming game, which is quite good as well because it's mobile. It's really hard to do frame-perfect inputs on mobile because, of course, it's mobile. You are having to touch the screen. It's kind of like when people that don't play video games very often hover their hand over a controller. With the case of a touchscreen, you kind of don't really have a choice. So you kind of have to factor that into how you play and when you're timing things, stuff like that. Now, my reset threshold for this is one major mistake or 2 minor mistakes. I would say a minor is anything that's like about a second of time lost. And then a major is, I don't know, 3 or 4. I don't want to finish Emerald Electric any more than +8, really. But I will continue some if I'm doing quite bad just to get some runs going. Because, of course, if I'm not getting any runs going, then we're just stuck resetting in the first 2 areas, and we're not even getting the chance at the 20% RNG. So, yeah, it's a bit of a balancing act with this game. There is every chance that we have an entire weekday stream that I do not get a single push because of the RNG, and just from being a little bit rusty, not playing in a little while. It has been a week. It has been a week, and that does factor in. In fact, has it been 2? It's been 2, hasn't it? Yo, DDoS with the win. That is a jackpot win. Yo, we're going to have to do the banger game in a minute where you can possibly win a gift sub. That is pretty good. Very nice. I will do that after this. So, the way the banger game works, that 50k you've just won has accelerated you on the leaderboard. However, you have a chance to win even more. So, we're going to get onto that in a minute. I've already made a mistake. That is the classic, less than an hour of watch time. We have only ever had one other person achieve that, having less than an hour of watch time. And, yeah, I'm resetting this. Less than an hour of watch time and a jackpot in that time. Although, hold on. We've got... Are you the one... I get confused with all the people with DDoS in their name, so you might have more credits. Let me check. Okay, so currency... Let me search DDoS. Not DDoS. DDoS. Follow DDoS. Okay, so I'm going to transfer from follow DDoS to follow DDoS. Okay, so marathon... no, not marathon. Transfer. Why am I typing marathons? Transfer follow DDoS underscore. And then just to check, I've got 200. So you should be on 52,000 after this and 8 hours. Yes, lovely. It's combined the two. I love it when a plan comes together. So you've now got your combined credit total and the other one's disappeared. Very nice. Actual functional bot. Let's go. So, you got something to do. I am going to give you a number, okay? You're going to start off with a prize, okay? So every time you tell me to spin, you're going to have a 90% chance of gaining something. That's either more credits, anything between 100 and 20,000, or you have a 5% chance of a gift sub. Alright, so 85% chance of more credits, 5% chance of a gift sub, 10% chance of failing. If you fail, you lose everything. But you keep that 50k. That 50k is safe. So you do not have to worry about that. Now I am going to go and find the banger game. So I'm going to start you off with 100. You can tell me to spin. You can tell me to spin multiple times as well. You can tell me to spin like 5 times if you want to try and get the credits building up quickly. So tell me when you want to stop or if you want to spin. What are the numbers? So you got 100 credits in there. There's 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 10,000 and 20,000. Most of them are 10% chance. But you've also got 100, which I think is... Hold on, let me check. I've got the stats. I published the stats in Discord. Let me check them. Midi pings. Okay. 15% 100 credits. 10% 1,000. 10% 2,000. 10% 3,000. 10% 4,000. 10% 5,000. 10% 10,000. 10% 20,000. 5% gift sub and 10% loss. 6 more. Okay. You have got 21,100. You can't give credits, unfortunately. I could make it a thing, but people abused it when I used to have it, so we don't have that, sadly. Yeah, people used multiple counts and then sent themselves their own credits. You're gonna stick with 21,100. Okay. So just to confirm, you're sticking with 21,100. If so, there it is. I will go on and tell you exactly how much you would have won. You're sticking. Okay, well I can tell you, before losing, you would have had 125,401 gift sub. But that's very risky to play that long. It's very, very risky to play that long. You got 21,000. Very nice. So you got 71k total. But yeah, that is it. And you would have had that from 23 spins. The 24th would have been the loss. So you did very well. You did very well. You've had 7 spins out of that, so very, very nice. I will mark that off as a win. Last time we had 8 spins. Interesting. And this time we had 7, so pretty similar. Okay, well that's the banger game. That's our fun done for today. We're going to go back to any percent RNG grinding. Yo, Theon, thanks for the good luck. Appreciate that. Yo, shout outs to Theon's world record progression that he just shadow dropped this morning. Yeah, he's made a world record progression on Cat Planet. You should go and watch that. It's a very, very nice video. I've only watched some of it so far because I did not get a chance at lunch. I literally just realised, because I don't think it got added to my watch later. Exclamation mark top is the command. It's on a 10-minute cooldown, but there it is. Yeah, so Theon's done a world record progression. His one on What You Play was amazing. His one on Catbird was amazing. Actually, yeah, that's the third one you've done. I thought it was the second. Yeah, so thankfully, Theon's coming in clutch. I need something to shout out on the next time capsule article. Theon's coming in, publishing that world record progression. I'm not getting any speedrun documentaries on YouTube right now. I'm actively trying to find them, and they're not recommending me any. So, yeah, and I don't want to keep recommending the same people. So, yeah, it's hard. But, yeah, thankfully we've got Theon now, so that's covered. Yeah, so go and check that out. And talking of Flash games and stuff, and old games like that, I was watching a video earlier about Sky Games, which is like parallel to my obsession with game shows, or it was. Which is basically like interactive games you could play on the TV in like the early 2000s. So like in the UK, like late 90s, early 2000s, kids will probably remember it. Because I'm 2003, and it came out in like 2000 apparently. But yeah, I was watching a video about it earlier. But there are those games. A lot of them have been made available for free online, thanks to the devs being seriously just amazing. I mean, they've literally just done it because they can. Like. Also, they're the people that made Beehive Bedlam. If you've heard of Beehive Bedlam, that's like their biggest one. So if you've heard of any, you've heard of Beehive Bedlam. But yeah, you had to pay for like individual credits to play them on the TV, or you could buy a pass for a day to play some of them. But some of them weren't on the pass, so there are loads of them that I've never even heard of or never played. So I'm genuinely thinking of like playing some of them on stream. Just even for like a game preservation sort of thing, honestly, because I think that'd be quite a nice thing to do. So I am considering it. Yo, DDoS getting even more credits. Yeah, jackpots really propel you on the leaderboard. Honestly, they really do. That is now 2 jackpots we've had though in a single month. So I think we're already beating or on par with the last season. And of course, the last month of the season, we got more chance. Less emotes means more winners. Yeah, exclamation mark tops on a 10-minute cooldown. Because, just calls out people and stuff. But it's nice to have. Yo, Seagull, how's it going? It'd be really nice if I could actually get into the funny orange area, wouldn't it? Don't want to miss this one. Hey, it's all good. You be here when you can and when you want. That is totally fine. That is the amazing thing about streaming. There's so many amazing people live all at once. And, you know, other stuff to be doing. I mean, I have my exam on Tuesday. It's important to get what you need to get done. So yeah, do not forget, the leaderboard is not the be-all and end-all. You can get a prize in the raffle for having a single 1,000 credits. That's all you need. But the only thing the leaderboard does is it gives VIP for 3 months to the 3 people that do not already have VIP or a mod badge. Yeah, make sure you're getting in that raffle. You need to be entering only one entry. You need to do that, and then you're automatically in for the rest of the season. There are prizes if we hit 10 entrants. I know we've already got quite a few people in. But if we hit 10 people, there will be an extra gift sub, as far as I'm aware. Unless I took that away for this one. You're gaming with your VIP. Ooh, that's bad. That's bad. Oh, come on. I'm not even getting past the starting line. Okay, right. Little bit of focus for this run. The jackpot has thrown me off. which is good, but I would like to get started with some speedruns. So yeah, the main thing of the day, as more people are coming in, follow Speed Gaming. Speed Gaming are live right now. But I'm going to be there on Monday. There's a chance I do 3 runs. If I'm doing 3 runs, I will not be live after. If I'm only doing my 2 runs that are already in the schedule, then I will be live after. Either way, it's going to be We Play added on. It's either going to be We Play as the early start, as like the first run, as an extra, or it's going to be We Play after both runs on this channel. When will I be live? It's going to be 12 PM. If you do exclamation mark marathons, you can see all the times that these going to be happening. So yeah, that is in BST time. You'll obviously need to convert that to your own time zone. But that should be 7 AM EST. And then 3D World is around 8 AM EST. So quite nasty if you're in North America. But the previous marathon I did was a lot nicer for the times, but yeah. Yeah, I always put the full title, and the charity is included in the title for this one, so I thought I'd put it in there. It is Speed Gaming Marathon for No Kid Hungry. And they've got a very ambitious goal on there right now, so go head over there, go and donate if you can. You're kind of hungry. Definitely go and eat. Go and eat. Look after yourself. Very good idea. Yeah, so they are generally quite specific times because, mainly because the setup time is 7 minutes. Oh, why have I put 13:07 PM? Oh my god, what? Oh, I need to change that right now because that is terrible. Yo, Ash, how's it going? Real DDoS. Yeah, let me change that. Let me do that right now. Because that is not supposed to say that. 1:07 PM. There we go. I am going to be live on Speed Gaming. Speed Gaming. At 1:07. At 12 PM and 1:07 PM. That is right. You just left your finals? Yo, let's go. Good luck when you get your results. Hope they go well. And yo, Seb, how's it going? So Ash got VIP from the raffle, I believe. So that was the final prize remaining. And Ash was the final person in the draw. I'm amazing. Yeah, that. So yeah, there are no longer VIP badges in the raffle. However, there are badges for the top 3. So right now, Follow DDoS is one of those people. Yo, we're almost getting a banger game as well. What's going on? You know, I gotta save my money. We've only got 9 gift subs left for the entire season. Come on, what are you doing? You're using all of them right now. Oh, actually, no, you didn't use them before. That was credits before. Top's already been used. Here's a 10-minute cooldown to stop it from being spammed. Yo, a Niv. Yo, we've added a Niving now, thanks to Brass. If you're on 7 TV, you'll be able to see that. That's a bit of a sus Aniv message, not gonna lie. Aniv really is a Niving right now. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, we're going to get one push today, one single push, and it's going to be the world record run. We're almost at 3,000 attempts. We are 4 away 3,000 attempts at this awful speedrun. Just in case this does actually world record. Okay, never mind. I don't actually think this is terrible. However, it is frustrating. The RNG is very frustrating. World record at 3002. Okay. Alright. I'm calling it out. World record at 10,070. Wow. That's gonna happen. I mean, you'd expect it to. At that point, I might as well have, like, put more time into, like, Mario Bros or something. Instead, I'm grinding PinOut RNG. 2,999. I've done 65 runs. I've probably done more, to be fair, but not on the splits. I like doing as many of my runs on the splits as possible, but sometimes I run on mobile. It's just easier with this game sometimes. I can literally just I can just whip out the iPad and just do some runs of this game. That's how I got some of the world records. All the world records that are just screen recorded on iPad, I did offline. Which is like loads of them. Because I usually do quite well offline. Makes sense. I mean, it takes a lot of focus for this game, to be honest. Even slightly mistiming stuff is hard. But like, there's a balance because I lose focus very quickly offline, so I can't do runs for very long. Like I get sidetracked by chat, and that's a good thing. Seagull also won jackpot, except Seagull got like 100k. So you are in the same boat right now. However, there is one other way of gaining lots of credits. There is the game show. Game shows are very cool. They're not going to be live for a little while. We have done one game show day so far. Every day we do a community day. We do some game shows. We do some quizzes. And it's not going to be... So, it's normally the first Saturday every month. However, I'm not going to be live next Saturday. And I'm not going to be live the Saturday after. So, it's actually going to be the third Saturday of May. However, it's a free way of trying to get credits. If you do lose, you don't eat into your own credits. So that's totally fine. And you also got, if you are able to do Discord VC, you've got the chance of being able to do a hot seat game show. And a hot seat game show means you join us on the voice chat and you play an actual game show. So stuff like Deal or No Deal if you're not good at quizzes, or Who Wants to Be a Millionaire if you are good at quizzes. Stuff like that. Pretty cool. So yeah, there's probably... I have contemplated doing the community day this Saturday, but I didn't really feel like it. I've not got all the games ready. I knew I wouldn't have time to do that until after Tuesday, because that's when my exam was. Also, 3,000. Attempt 3,000. These never go well. These literally never go well. Okay, that was so sus. That was so bad. Yeah, so the games that are going to be featured this time are going to be Shuffleboard, which is pretty cool, and there's potential 75,000 credits in there, and you're only competing against yourself. You're not competing against everyone else. You're playing off your own back. 3 categories, it's quite a chill quiz. It's not stressful like most game shows. And then we've also got hot seat game show, so you get to pick your own. Also, I'm working on a new hot seat game show based on Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes. So there's that coming up. I don't know. It's not going to be on for a while, but yeah. Also, someone would have to pick it, but still, it's in the works. I'm not promising anything because I always promise stuff and it never happens. So yeah. Okay, come on. 3 time freezes in a row. Ooh. Yeah, you missed James Bond question. Yeah, that was quite unfortunate. Because you know you would have been good at that, and I know you would have been. Exploding Kittens is such a banger. I used to play it on my iPad all the time. Yeah, so what I also plan, if I can write the questions quick enough, is the June community day. That is going to be in it to win it. That is a potential 200,000 credits. Last time we had 2 people splitting 140k equally. So that was very nice. Good ending. We did have winners. Might write a shuffleboard if you want it. You can go ahead if you want to write one. It would be very helpful. I do have some in the works. It would be nice if people wrote some in it to win it questions. Or who wants to be a millionaire? Actually, yeah, who wants to be a millionaire mainly. That's a major mistake, by the way, that I just did. I went the long ramp. Yeah, I need to make an emote that just says in it. I genuinely have to do that. I need to write that down because I keep forgetting to do it. Yeah, the problem with Millionaire is that there's no timer. So, and when there is a timer in Millionaire, it kind of just messes the whole thing up. No version of Millionaire with a timer has ever been good. That's why I'm reluctant to set one. But at the same time, it's like, I need to speed people up. But, you know, I am conscious that I need quizzes with timers for certain reasons. That's why I'm working on stuff like Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes. 4 time freezes. I'm reloading my game. I'm actually reloading my game. What we got? Exploding kittens is so much fun. It really is. It really is. Don't like Discord, so I can't do that. That is totally fine. You can still... The good thing is you can still play all of the interactive games through Triv now. Triv now does not have any Discord requirement. So all it means is that you won't be able to play in the hot seat games. But even then, games like Millionaire and stuff like that and Stacked, the quiz games, even Deal or No Deal, I do have an interactive element where you can join in on Triv now as well. So you won't be able to play on stream, but you will be able to take part and earn credits. So there's that. That's the only issue with the Catane game right now, or Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes sort of style quiz, is that I'm not going to be able to implement it into an interactive one because it's just too fast paced and it's not going to work. So it's basically a game where there's like lots of modules. You have lots of modules on a bomb and you have to defuse them, and you get this like massive manual of how to do it. So it's like puzzles and stuff, and not even just puzzles, but just like reading the manual of how to, what wires to cut and stuff like that. Yeah, it's a pretty cool game. I've never actually played it myself, but I have seen people play it and it looks really cool. And I think it works quite well for a game show format. In fact, it kind of is already a game show format. 1000 Heartbeats is kind of what I'm basing it off of. The game show version is 1000 Heartbeats, and the video game version is Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes. I'm sort of combining the two. What's that? Oh, you mean Triv now? If you do exclamation mark Triv now, I'm not sure if... Oh, yeah, exclamation mark Triv now. Yeah, that's exactly how you spelt it, yeah. You'll get a link to the website. You can make an account if you want. Or you can play as a guest. Playing as a guest is fine, if you don't want to enter your own details. Yeah, that's what we use to play our quizzes. Oh, that's still got the room code on there. Yeah, you won't be able to join that room now. That room closed 3 weeks ago. Sorry, almost 4 weeks ago. Wowee. Yeah, I might even stagger the June community day, because there's only going to be like a week between the 2 community days if I do it first week of June. I'm not sure. Yeah, you did play as a guest last time. That is fine. Mastermind finished. Oh, no. That's always the thing, if you're keeping up with the show that's like going on for that long and it's suddenly just not on, you just don't really know what to do. Went off the rails in drama. That's kind of the point in drama, surely. Yo, that was good. Got that little quick bounce off the ramp there. Very nice. Give me push right now. Okay, here's my push. Here's the attempt of the stream. Here we go. Very good. Good start. Very nice. Very nice. Very good. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I'll take that. I'll take that. That's alright. That is not bad. Broke out of bounds 3 times. Very good. The only reason that even happened is because I barely ever get to that point. In fact, I don't even know if I've ever got there. So that's very good. That's very good. Okay, please be nice. Granular Rainstorm. Granular Rainstorm, my beloved. I got push. And now we're on a world record attempt. I say attempt because anything can happen from this point, honestly. And nothing good. Just gotta make sure I pick the right one. Not losing my run to picking the wrong one. Okay, that wasn't great, but that's fine. Okay, we are going to lose time on this split. I'm reserving myself to losing time here. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. That's okay. I had to wait there. It was faster to do that than to throw myself off of the timings. That would have been really bad if I didn't do that. We are going to lose time on this split. In fact, I don't know, actually. I would hope we don't. But I might. Even though there's 23 seconds to save. No. No. Don't do that. Okay, that's fine. It's better than the power-up. It's obviously not great, but it's better than getting the power-up. The power-up path is terrible there. Okay, this is actually bad now. It's fine, it's fine. Okay, okay, okay. Come on. Keep it together, keep it together. Okay, it's fine, it's okay, go. Don't do that. Nice save. Good. I always worry when that happens. Right side. Right side. Good save. Please be nice. Thank you. Okay, not a great collision there, but it's okay. I forgive you. Okay. Okay, it's fine, it's fine. That was unlucky. We're getting unlucky again. It's okay. It's okay. It's alright. We could be on for a PB. Oh. Oh. I'll close it out. It's not PV. Good attempt though, considering I have not been in my rhythm today. It has been terrible today. I've had 4 time freezes before this. I have not been able to get in a rhythm at all. Yeah, it's completely gone. It's fine. Didn't even get the cannon. It wouldn't even really have happened, to be honest. You gotta get that, and that's one of the most precise timings from the left clipper. It's Analog Apotheosis, this area. They're all based on the names of the OST. 714, not bad. Alright. Moving on. Yo, Theon, nice win. How does Diesel have so many? Jackpot win. The banger game is very powerful. Would have been an extra about 90k if it was the max. But it was still quite a good win. 2000, 2001, 2002. What the heck is going on with that raid? Drama is so useless to me. Yeah, if you're not interested, then that's how it's gonna go, I guess. That always is the way in drama, though. Oh, right. Let's carry on. Let's stop shaking like I was last time and just play the game. A niving. We got an emote for a niv now. A niving. As recommended at the end of last stream. Okay, that is a way too dank bounce, but it does work. My hands are still shaking. I genuinely thought that was going to be the attempt. I'm going to be honest. I wasn't ready for that to not be the attempt. Like, I never normally have the feeling that it's going to happen. I'm just on pace. I didn't realise just how bad that Granular Rainstorm split was, I think. Like, the fact that I only saved, like, a handful of seconds there is awful. Like, actually really, really bad. Like, I had to save more time there. And because I went into the minigame in Something Beneath, then that didn't save me as much time as I hoped there. Although it was still a really good push. That was not the reason that failed. That was an amazing push. To save time over what is already an amazing PB. Another jackpot, by the way. Nice. To save time over what is already an amazing 0.100 Something Beneath combined split in my PB takes a lot. Yeah, what is going on? We have had 2 super jackpots. Sorry, 3 super jackpots. Isn't it? 3 super jackpots and 1... No, 3 jackpots and 1 super jackpot. Unreal. Unreal goings on in the PinOut speedrun chat room right now. Yeah, we need box 23 to complete it. We're not keeping this box 23 bit going all the time now. I gotta be original. I gotta think of new game shows to ramble about. I can't just use Deal or No Deal. Okay, I could just use Deal or No Deal, but I need to think of others. I mean, there are no others. They're not very important. Seb's bussing neck. Ingram. Well, at least everyone knows that story. No one knows all my ramblings about obscure game shows that nobody has a clue about. Sorry, nobody normal. No, Jeopardy's coming to the UK. I did talk about Jeopardy on a recent PinOut stream. But no, Jeopardy's like a US... like institution, you know. It's coming to the UK again though. It's been in the UK before, but it didn't do very well. But they're doing it again. I think we should make Uno a game show. I feel like I've heard about that before. Wheel of Fortune. We have actually done Wheel of Fortune on stream before. It didn't work very well. Mainly because of me. And also using static images to hold up 52 covers over different letters doesn't work very well. The way I had that set up in PowerPoint was very bad. Back to Time Freeze. Yay. I love Time Freeze. Yeah, so we've had Wheel of Fortune in the UK as well. They actually did a pilot episode of a new version of it, but it wasn't happening. They decided not to do it. Yeah, I like Wheel of Fortune. It's alright. I think the American version is actually better than the old UK version. The old UK version was just for points, and then if you had the most points, you got to the end to play for a few £1,000s, which in the 80s was like mega money. I think they upped it eventually, but yeah. Yeah, Time Freeze just is amazing. Yeah, we've played Wheel of Fortune once on stream. And I also did a test with my family, and they kind of liked it. That's the only one I've tested with my family. I had it set up alright. It's just that it's really slow for me to get the puzzles sorted. Like, the thing that I like about it is that it kind of combines luck and skill. And right now, the only things we have is polarizing luck, i.e. deal or no deal, and polarizing skill. Or at least your skill being your quiz knowledge, which is literally every other game show I have on the channel. Like, we don't really have an element of both right now. Or I guess we have stacked, which combines luck, but like, you can't win that without knowing the question. The answers to the questions, not really. Or not much. Red or black? Oh no, don't get me started on red or black again. I did watch that when it was on as a kid, and it's like, it's okay, but like, it's literally just coin flips. There's nothing here. It's just coin flips. It's watchable, but like, that's the bare minimum. Tipping point. Okay. Oh, yo, I don't know if I spoke about this already. I don't think I have. So Tipping Point, alright. Tipping Point famously is on in the 4 PM slot in the UK on ITV, right? You know those penny pushers? They're like pretty popular in the UK in like arcades and like seaside towns and stuff, right? You put the 2p coin in and you try and hope you get more out, or I don't know, a fiver in a tube that's stuck to the end of the machine or something. I don't know. But that's always been on the 4 PM slot, okay? And it leads into the chase, which everyone knows. Everyone knows the chase. The chase is the chase is like the US Jeopardy. Or actually, no, it's probably not that, but still, it's similar. All right, everyone's seen a clip of Bradley Walsh laughing at some like rude euphemism for something that's completely innocent, right? Everyone's seen one, right? The chase is in so many countries, right? Tipping Point is in one country, and that is the UK, because we're the only people who will watch Tipping Point. Also, it does really well. It still does really well. Like, I do not understand how it does that well. Like, most of the time, like about 50% of the time you watch the show, the game is over in the first like 20 minutes because someone pulls far too far ahead. Like, okay. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't really sit right. I don't mind it, but I don't know. I just think there's loads of other shows that are really good as well. Back when I was a kid and I only knew like a few shows, I thought it was decent. I thought it was quite good, but that's because I didn't know nearly as many as I do now. Also, how do we get like half the time dots there? What happened? Yeah, so there's that, but apparently they are casting Australian expats that are living in the UK. They want Australian people that are living in the UK to record for a new series of Tipping Point that they're doing in Australia. But obviously they're recording it in the UK because they're not gonna like make the whole like machine, the massive machine that they have, the prop for Australia if they're only gonna do like one series. So Tipping Point is now in 2 countries. 2 countries. I mean, what an amazing export. What an amazing export that the United Kingdom has come up with there. I mean, brilliant. Just amazing. Yeah, that's obviously a joke. Yeah, it's more than red or black. That is true. It is one more country than red or black. That is true. Okay, I need to reset after this because this is absurd delay. Stop mirroring. Start mirroring. Alright, I need to reload it again. Alright, let me catch up on chat because I missed out on a lot there. There's a lot of credits going on and stuff like that. I need to have a look. I need to catch up with the chat room, who are probably ignoring my game show rambles right now. Don't blame you. Yeah, in speedruns you want to slow down. Yeah, time freeze only slows the in-game timer. It doesn't actually do anything to my thing. So all I lose for grabbing time freeze is the 7 seconds of getting on the power-up orb, which is obviously really bad. Yeah, basically, Sev, the Olympic skier. Yo, Moneybags, yo. The fact that you know Moneybags, I'm proud. I'm proud. That got 2 series, and they stopped it. I did watch a decent amount of the second one, though, because it was on in August when I was on holiday. So I actually did watch some of it. I quite liked it. It was good. It was a show that I was going to do as a chat interactive game here, because it does the same thing of combining luck and skill. Also, yeah, Craig Charles, who did Takeshi's Castle and Robot Wars. I mean, Craig Charles is an institution in himself. Yeah, don't gamble, kids. Gamble 10 million. Oh my god. A Niv. A Niv is a niving. Yeah, Red Dwarf as well, obviously. He's known for Red Dwarf, yeah. But yeah, Moneybag's got 2 series. There is a quiz streamer on Twitch that does interactive Moneybags. Again, I say it like every time game shows come up, but if you actually do want a proper, like a properly organized quiz that's not like static images in PowerPoint like I do, PowerPoint and OBS, follow the quiz show category. Keep an eye out for people that go live in that category, because there are people that stream like 3 to 4 days a week between them that I watch at least a little bit, that do original and classic games. Like, I genuinely would recommend them completely. Like, you do not get any better than the quality they offer, genuinely. They work a lot of time to code their games and like make them really, really well done. So go and follow if you actually want a decent quiz. Go and follow them. Just anyone that goes live in the quiz show category, honestly. There are loads. There are too many to list. Yeah, definitely go follow. Oh, 1% Club's really good. 1% Club popped off. Like, they commissioned another series before that one even finished. Just saying. They actually did that. I think they already started taping Series 3 before Series 2 went out. And there's more than one country that even has that now. Like, that's a show they've actually done really well with. The only problem is, like, you're gonna run out of riddle puzzles eventually. Like, it's hard to come up with them. They're really unique, but yeah, it was a good show. Proud to say I got the first Series 1, Episode 1. I got that 1% question right, and then from there, it's all downhill. It's all downhill. Never got it right ever since. So did I. I did think it was a little bit easier. It was more like a 2.5% question. I don't know. Because if I'm going to get it right, it's not 1%. Like, I'm alright at logic puzzles like that. I'll get quite far, but there's no way I'm getting the 1% right. Like, most times. You are in top 1% according to 8 episodes so far. Very cool, very cool. That is a show we technically could do here, but the only problem is it would be a ridiculous question writing feat for me, and also we wouldn't have enough people to keep it going. I think it would be really good in a big chat where like hundreds of people could play. You would need a lot of people, yeah, because the game would finish too early. But in a game where you in a room where you'd have like 100 people, yeah, I can see it working. Also, talking of 100 people, 1 versus 100. That's another show that that is featured in the quiz show category sometimes. Race to Overtime 2 PinOut is better than world record percent, or Race to Overtime. Yeah, oh, definitely. I know it is. Race to Overtime 2 is the definitive category in this game. Absolutely. Like, there's no way it's not. It implements so much. It makes the game a bit longer, so it's quite nice for, like, marathons and stuff. I know, I've been live for an hour already. I've only had 1 attempt. Race to Overtime 3. Okay, Race to Overtime 3 is a really nice passion project for me. Like, I do really, one day, really want to complete Race to Overtime 3. I don't want to speedrun it, because obviously it's not consistent. But, although I've never completed a run, and I've put like 10 hours plus into it by now, or somewhere around that, it's a really nice run to challenge myself. There's nothing else quite like it that challenges myself in that way, in this game. Like, it's really, really hard. And the thing is, technically, I could do it without getting lucky with Time Doubler. Time Doubler obviously gives me an extra 60 seconds, roughly, if I play optimally. But even if I don't get that, I can technically still do it. So, like, it is a purely skill category. There's no luck involved. You don't need luck. But yeah. I just wish Race to Overtime 2 was an actual category. Because, like, it's a little arbitrary, but, like, I don't know. It's not really. One lap is very clearly defined by the game. Yeah, I've almost got to Race to Overtime 3. There was one point in time where I got, like, 3 runs that were, like, 20k plus. I popped off that week. Or, like, that month. Those streams, those back-to-back streams, because obviously I don't do like a full week of PinOut streams, but like those back-to-back streams where I was doing that, getting some decent runs, that was really good. And also I think I did some offline runs where I got that 22k. Yeah. I would have needed like another minute plus to close out that run. I really need like 1200 seconds to do Race to Overtime 3. Which sounds weird, because it's like 10 minutes for both laps. Or 10 minutes for each lap extra. Which is a lot, but like, it's a lot of pressure when you're at the end of the run. You know, I do not get to that point in Race to Overtime 3 very often at all. And really, I should be able to do it in 9 minutes. So that will be 1080 seconds. But I just can't. I just am not that good. Like, I lose my bottle. I at that point in the run, I just cannot do it. I just get worse at the game. I guess it's also because you don't get Granular Rainstorm push, but like that doesn't add on several minutes to the run, like 2, 3, 4 minutes. It's just me playing bad and missing easy things. But that's probably because I reset so much in Source. Like I don't actually have to get good at Source. I just have to keep resetting until I get it perfect. Yeah, 1 versus 100 had an Xbox Live game, didn't it? I am so sad I missed out on that. Although I'm fairly sure they brought that back, didn't they? Have they brought that back on the new console? Another jackpot, by the way. Heart jackpot this time. Follow DDoS _ is truly popping off this stream. I do not know what is happening. DDoS _ has had 60,000 so far just from the slots. That is excluding the banger game. The hit list is actually alright. Okay, so I don't know how that show even goes, because like How have they got the copyright for, like, all of those songs? How have they got the copyright sorted? But, like, yeah, it's a really good show. It's a really nice play-along show. I missed the chat, so. Oh, yeah, I guess so. They do have radio. They do have radio, the BBC. Family Fortunes with Gino. Honestly, that's nice light entertainment. It's pretty good. Oh, go. Come on. Yeah, Artist Commission. Yeah, I guess so. To be fair, it's like... It's not a really high budget show with like the price. So they can put a little bit more into the rights. It's a good show. It's actually really good. It's not just a good show, it's a good format. Like, there are good game shows that are just good shows, and there are good game shows that try to be good at the format as well. Like, they're two separate things. I'm not gonna preach about it too much because, like, there are people that are familiar with far more game shows than I am. I talk about them a lot, but I do not have time to watch every game show that airs. You know, you look at the list of game shows, new game shows for the year, and there's like usually like 30 to 50 or even more than that. And it's like, I ain't got time. I have not got time to watch all of them. I'll normally watch about a third of them, or at least have them in the background. But I ain't got time to watch all of them. And I ain't got time to watch all of them and, like, critically judge them. Like, if there's a game show, I will always be watching it in the background. I will always be doing something else. There is no time I've got enough time to sit down and watch an episode of something for an entire hour. That's just not possible. I gotta do other stuff. I gotta go at work. I gotta schedule my stream archive vault, which is now over a year behind still. I am struggling. I've been slacking on the stream archive vault, but the good thing is I PB'd in Sonic like 50 million times, so I've had loads of Sonic PBs to upload instead. I got like 12 Sonic PBs. I've still got more to upload. Is it going to be on YT? All my streams go up on YouTube. They go up in the stream archive vault. So I plan to upload. Okay, so I don't talk about the stream archive vault too much, or at least the specifics here. So, Supermarket Sweep's pretty good, yeah. Yeah. I mean, the person who did that originally, I'll get onto the stream archive vault in a minute. I'm actually going to put it in my chat box so I don't forget, because I'm going to start talking about game shows again. Stream archive vault, so I don't forget, because I know I will. Yeah. Dale Winton presented Supermarket Sweep originally. Who did In It to Win It? We come full circle. We have come full circle. We do In It to Win It. We do that one. When I can actually be bothered to write like 40 questions. But yeah, we don't do Supermarket Sweep, sadly. That would be quite interesting. Taskmaster? Okay, so I don't watch much full episodes of Taskmaster. I see people say so many good things about it. I've watched some of the early ones, and I really want to watch full episodes, but there's so much like that is cut out in the highlight videos on YouTube that just make it so much nicer to watch the highlight videos on YouTube. I don't know, it's just something about it. I do like it. I do really like it, but I've not watched many full episodes. Mainly because I would have to, as I just said, I would have to like actually watch them rather than put something on in the background, which is hard. Obviously when I'm watching them on YouTube, it'll be on like a lunch break, and so I am tentatively watching them. But like, because I kind of have to focus on it, it's like I can't. Not with full episodes. But I do like it. It is good. What other game shows have I not mentioned before? We're going to actually exhaust the entire list eventually, aren't we? We have to. We have to run out of game shows eventually. We've talked about like 10 today. Limitless win. That is literally the first one that came up in my head. Yeah, kind of haven't. Family Feud. Yeah, didn't someone mention America Says just now as well? Which is literally just like rip off Family Feud. I forgot to respond to it. My bad. Yeah, Family Feud, America Says, Family Fortunes, whatever. It's all the same. Pretty much. What game? I'm trying to think of game shows that people like haven't heard of. Oh, actually, talking of quiz show on Twitch. Right, I need to look this up like right now. 24-hour game show marathon. So there's a stream on Twitch that goes live once a year. It's an annual event. Yeah, in June. Okay, it's 3rd to 4th of June. Alright, it's an in-person event that they do. They do like game shows and they stream it on Twitch. 24 hours. Another jackpot, by the way. What is happening? That's now like 5. Yeah. Game show marathon. They have like tons of games that they do. Moneybags is on there as well. Moneybags is in the list. So just saying. You should Ash with another one. Oh my god. Stop it. Stop winning. Stop winning. Please. Oh my god. Oh, Wheel of Fortune's on there as well. So yeah, they do loads. Oh, and Deal or No Deal's on there. Deal or No Deal's cool. You should watch that. Yo, that's 3 PM my time. I might actually be able to watch that one. Yeah, so they have like a game show an hour. It's absurd. Like, it's actually an amazing event. I've never been able to watch much of it. Yeah, 3 PM. I think it's on the Sunday, though. I'm definitely going to shout it out when it's actually on. Might go. Yeah, that's on the Sunday. That's on the Sunday. Yo, America Says is the first game on there, by the way. But yeah, shout outs to them. It's a like charity event. No, it's US, but they have like US and UK shows. Because the thumbnail for Deal or No Deal is UK. But I think they've had it on there before. I've never watched it though. I've literally never been able to watch more than like one. Because I've just not been around when it's been live. I don't know if there are VODs for it. I would definitely go and binge those. At least the ones I'm interested in. No, genuinely, it's a really good event. It is. Also, I feel like I've spoken about this before, but I haven't mentioned it in a while. The overlap between quizzes on Twitch and Nintendo is like a lot, like really, like more than you would expect. Like the amount of people that are into like Nintendo stuff and also in the quizzes on Twitch, yeah, it's seriously a lot of people. It's like a flat circle, pretty much. It's just that it's like a flat circle inside the Nintendo one, obviously, because the quiz community is far smaller. But still, I find it really cool. That's why you get a lot of game show questions, quiz questions that are like video games. Well, more than actual game shows. Game shows never have video game questions. Okay, that's something I haven't mentioned. So, I think I might have mentioned this once, but I haven't really mentioned it as a whole like topic. So like, Pointless, which is the show, another show that is like only in one country, which is the UK, similar to Tipping Point, but like actually good. It's like on the same time as The Chase, but on a different channel. It's kind of like reverse Family Fortunes. You're trying to get what people didn't say, if you've never seen it. So you're trying to get like an obscure answer rather than an obvious one. So they had a game show question on a video game question on there at one point. So it was about, I think there were 3 different ones. It might have been in the final. I can't remember. I didn't actually watch the episode, but I did hear about it. So it was asking for any of the... Oh, actually, no, it was about Sonic, I think. All 3 were about Sonic. Unless I might be wrong about that. So, there was, so in the final, you get 3 different questions you can answer for. You can do any combination of them. So if you're confident on like one of the questions, you can just put all 3 of your answers in on that. And if nobody said one of those answers, you win. You win like 500 quid and a pointless trophy because the BBC's budget is unparalleled. So the question was like zones in Sonic games, in any of the first 3 Sonic games, okay? Any zone, any, and I mean that, literally any, other than Green Hill Zone were pointless. Any. Any. Literally any. I have told it, yeah. But not as a general, like, as a general, like, there aren't many video game questions on quiz shows. Like, they just don't really appear. And if they do, it's like a question about Mario or Zelda on the chase. Actually, yeah, I remember. I kind of have said it. It's alright. I'm recycling content from, like, months ago. Green Hill Zone would be my choice. I mean, yeah, so you wouldn't have won, but, like, you would only have had, like, 2 or 3 people that answered it. Which is just absurd. Like, how? Literally. How? How did... There's always that one person that says all the obscure ones, so nobody wins. Zelda isn't popular. Oh, Zelda's the goated one anyways. Sonic isn't popular. I guess, but like, Sonic is massive. And especially in the UK, like, Sonic was pretty big in the UK. Compared to generally worldwide. It wasn't? I was under the impression it was. I don't know. Do slots when, so we can see when they're ready. Oh yeah, I've tried to do that before. I can't actually do that, unfortunately. The only way is like to make a cooldown. Well, not make a cooldown. There isn't a way. Sorry, I don't know what I'm talking about. There is not a way. Sonic is one of the dying video game franchises. Have you seen the scene in Brazil? No, I haven't. I don't know. I get where you're coming from, but like back when it came out, I thought it was at least known. Like you'd think it was at least known enough for, you know, people to get more than like Green Hill Zone. They had a Smash Bros question on Only Connect once, and I got all 5 points. You see, that is exactly what I'm talking about. The people that write for Only Connect are similarly like integrated into video games, so that like Nintendo kind of comes up. But yeah, Only Connect is really hard. Like, that's the funny thing with Only Connect. If you have like that one niche piece of knowledge, like if you know a lot about something that nobody else does, so for us it will probably be like Nintendo, right? That comes up and you smash that question, and then you watch the entire rest of like an entire series and you get nowhere. It's just unreal how hard that show is. I've watched like 1 episode in full once, and also 1 show where Tom Scott appeared on YouTube, and I got like nothing. I can't do it. It's so hard. Like, it's one of the only shows that is fun to watch, and yet it makes you feel terrible. No, Tom Scott was also been on Only Connect. That was back in like the early era of like Tom Scott. I don't think it's actually got Tom Scott in the title. It's literally just a random episode of Only Connect. It's just that he's also in the thumbnail. He's in the automatic thumbnail. I need to find it now. Actually, no. If you search on Only Connect Tom Scott, it'll probably come up. They still produce Genesis and Master Systems? Really? So I guess that's massive there, then. I guess it kind of makes sense, because, like, the video game market in some countries is, like, completely off compared to, like, Europe or North America. Because, like, the consoles are just massively different in price and stuff. Okay, this might be the last attempt of the stream. Back to focus mode. Back to focus mode. Come on, get through. What are you doing? Losing like a second to that. Oh, I got out a little early there. My bad. Okay. Oh, no. Oh. Well, that is the funniest way of failing I think I could have possibly done. Okay. Decent respawn, though. This is not going to be a good split, but I will carry it on. Okay. I was not expecting that to respawn me there. Okay. I'm actually fumbling it now, though, so this is really bad. I might not even continue this, honestly. I might just go for some more attempts. But I don't think I'm going to get another push. Okay, we could steal world record, so I guess I'll keep it going. Oh my god, get through! I was trying to speed it up, and it's slowing me down. No, don't do that! Oh, come on, I hate this area. I've just lost all the time. You know what, I'm resetting. No, I'm not doing this. Come on. I'm not doing that. Nah, that's just not happening. Yo, did Bros find it? Let's go. Ah, no! Copyright! No! Stop it! No! I don't want to get copyright like I did with the cube. Oh yeah, fun fact, the cube got copyright striked on YouTube. just saying. I actually got it didn't copyright strike me, but it muted it in some countries. I'm not joking, because only recently have we got around to that one time when I just rambled about the cube, and then I decided, you know what, I'm actually just gonna play the cube Wii game just to demonstrate what it is. And I also played a clip from an actual show, and I got claimed for that bit. Yeah, that was funny. That was funny. It still let me publish it, but... Oh yeah, Tom Scott in that video is so young. No one has ever watched The Cube besides us. No. That's where you're wrong, Seb. Because I made like 5 people that were watching at the time. They watched it. They had to watch it because I decided, you know what? I'm just going to go on a ramble about The Cube. Why the heck not? Oh, you know what I can do now? I got a 3DS capture card. We need to do 3DS The Cube. We need to do 3DS The Cube. We actually need to. Not joking. Actually, really good version of it. Pretty good. Pretty good. They actually did a decent port to 3DS. Not worth £8, but it's decent. The cube can suck my balls. I hate it. No, that is a rare Seb L. That is a massive L. That is an L. Nah. You can hold that L. Okay, wait. Alright. So Philip Schofield, yeah, fair. But still... It's the cube. It's a good format. It's gone again now, though. They've cancelled it again. No, it's good. It's really good. It's really good. I love it. It will be like my best show. Because like, I like quizzes, but I can't. I can't quiz. People are better than me. So if I went on a show, like, to try and win stuff like that, it's, yeah. It's all luck depend. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's literally skill. It's literally the opposite. You can't hypnotize people on British TV. Yeah. So the funny thing is, they going back to game shows again. There was a show. I don't know if anyone will remember it. You should submit the cube to next stage EDQ. I should. I really should do that. Yeah, I guess it depends on the game you get, but still, like, just be good at all of them then. Just be good at all of them, like Mo Farah. I mean, just like, nobody wins. Nobody ever won because the cube is one of the hardest shows on TV, and then they get Mo Farah to do it, and he wins with 6 lives left. Ain't no way. It's not mid. This is the biggest L you've ever taken. Okay, so, funny thing, if I got a PS3, I would own every version of the cube. and I could then submit a multiple the cube games category to speedrun.com to play all of them 250,000 back to back. I'm not about to buy a PS3 just to do this bit. I'm not. Did you find that out in the Tom Scott vid? Anything we're talking about here? I don't think so. Why does the cube game even exist? It was the Wii era. All those game show games, they all existed just because they could. Deal or No Deal is on. Deal or No Deal is on the DS. Why? I put a lot of hours into it. I lost my DS cartridge of it, unfortunately, but looking back at it, it's like, why? Alright, Seb, I'm gonna hit you with the Uno reverse card here and say Deal or No Deal is luck dependent. I know I love Deal or No Deal, but I gotta do it to you. I gotta do it. I gotta do it. What is the cube? Okay. My friend, okay, you should not have said that. You should not have started me off, because now I gotta go into rant mode about the cube. And now you're gonna have to watch an episode of the cube with me. Alright, no, so the cube, alright, I'll explain it without actually doing any of that again, because that was just me being dumb and silly. So, the cube is like really easy challenges. So like, you get 9 lives, so if you fail a challenge once, you lose a life. So once you step in, you can't go out. And if you lose all your lives, you lose all your money. That's why it's hard. Because people don't want to gamble like 50,000 on like jumping over a gate blindfolded. You know? Even though it's like a really easy challenge. So like the first one will be like, count to 10 seconds and stop it on 10 seconds. And you've got like half a second you can be either way. So you can stop it on between like 9.5 and 10.5. That's one of the ones on the Wii game. I've actually played this on stream before, and it's in the stream archive vault, by the way. It sounds like a health and safety issue. Okay. Please say I haven't said about the time when someone took their trousers off to do that challenge. So there's one challenge. I think it was either for 20,000 or 50,000, where someone took their trousers off. Like, they kept on failing, and they didn't want to go in with no money. So it's the one where you start in one corner of the cube. The cube, by the way, is literally just like a 4x4 meter cube. It's literally just a glass cube. That's it, right? So you start in the corner and you put a blindfold on, which is just this massive like mask. And before all the challenges, this same mask is used by like Rip Off the Stig from Top Gear. Or as YouTube people know, Bottom Gear. Where it demonstrates the challenges, yeah. It's basically a person that's doing a demo of it. So you put on this mask, and you have to step forward a certain amount, and then step over a gate. That's literally it. That's the whole challenge for £50,000. Alright? Or if it's for 50,000, they might like throw you off and put 2 there. Alright? Problem is, you've got to walk forward and then you've got to step over it. And you've got to not knock over the pole, which is hard. But the person asked, is it okay if I take my trousers off to do the challenge? So they said it's fine. They had a ruling and they said it's fine, and he cleared it first time. Like, that's probably the funniest one there's been. Other than the clip I showed about a year ago now. Where the guy was terrible at rolling the ball around the loop and then suddenly just managed to do it on the last attempt. I have not got a serious problem, by the way, with obsessing over random clips like this. I do not. However, if you do want to source these clips, probably just check my YouTube recommendations. I have 3 days off, so 3 days of being nasty to the cube. Well, joke's on you. I got 4 days off, so I got 4 days of being nice about the cube. Really using your bank holiday, your May bank holiday to hate on the cube. Couldn't be me. The cube is good. The cube is it's not like top tier. It's like A. It's like A tier. I can see why people don't like it. It's simple stuff. But, like, it's tense. Also, the cube, if you don't know it, it's the show where, like, they pause it and then they do, like, this really dramatic, like, pan to the other side of the cube. And also, I think it's the only show that's been... It's, like, one of the only shows that's been put out in, like, HD. Like, you can clearly tell it's in HD. Even the titles is in HD. So, like, it... And considering the first series was on in, like, 2000s, it was pretty good. Like, the equipment and stuff they have for that show is, pretty cool. It's on in the US, though. I think it's still going in the US. They have the basketball player. And they had a lifeline where they let him step in and do one of the challenges, which is a really cool idea. I mean, the idea of getting Philip Schofield to step in and do one of the challenges was funny, but alas, that's never going to happen now, because they got rid of it. It's gone again. They got rid of the cube again. I really wish my cube rant was in the board record. Sadly, not today. We need a game show ranking? Okay. I have considered doing this. I have considered doing a game show tier list. The problem is, there are too damn many. I can think of like 100 that I'd need to put. I would do it very slowly over a very long period of time. But the other problem is I've not watched nearly enough. There's like 80% like obscure ones I've not watched. Like I could not have an opinion on really obscure ones. But yeah, I'd like to do that. I'd like to do that. I think that would be cool. I think I put it as a charity incentive once. It just didn't get met. Charity incentives, despair. I still need to do like the darts stream. I've not got a logistic. It doesn't work logistically. I can't do a darts stream, which is a shame. Ask Jezza. Yeah, kinda works like Ask the Host on Millionaire. Yeah, Seb got a 5k again. This is like the 6th or 7th jackpot this stream. This is absurd now. Please stop. Darts streams. Yeah, I was following someone that actually did a darts stream once. I think someone raided, or someone that's raided into us. Only like once. But yeah, they stopped streaming for a while and then they came back and did like a darts stream as like practice, which is pretty cool. I like the idea of it. Because it sounds like it would work. It's just that I don't even know if there's a category for it on Twitch. It might just be like sports. Sports and leisure or something. Yeah, MIDI-bot is seriously broken today. Yeah, it's probably just in sports. But like that's why it's hard to find niche streamers like that. Because you can't exactly like follow the category and then be notified when someone's live, because they'll just be live with some other sport. Yeah, it's really much like a pub game, isn't it? Which is ironic. Like you play darts when you're getting drunk, but like then you can't throw the darts straight. So the entire point of the game is gone. But I mean, actually no, in a way the entire point of the game is enhanced because you can't throw the darts straight. Never mind. That's the exact opposite. I actually need to head off soon, so I'm gonna do like a few more attempts. I'll go to 3,100. Definitive British shows. Yeah, honestly, there are so many. There's so many. Just every British show. All the ones that are like iconic for just being the most British thing you've ever seen. Sherlock Bargain Hunt. Oh my god. Bargain Hunt. Oh no. Okay. So, no, actually, I gotta find this Twitter account now. I'm gonna reset my attempt that was going well for the first two flippers just to find this. Right. There is a Twitter account. If you want a decent gimmick Twitter account, okay? I know I said like a few streams ago there are no good gimmick Twitter accounts. There are none. Well, there's like one. There's actually like two. Daytime Snaps. Go follow that one. So Daytime Snaps, just people send in screenshots that look absurd from like also I don't know why I keep saying absurd so much recently. It's just the word I've latched onto. I'm sorry. Yeah, so they submit screenshots that just look really daft, and a lot of them are just completely British. And I think the banner for that that page is still the 9-letter word on Countdown that just says screaming. Which is great. That is great. Please go follow that, because you are missing out. If you are on Twitter and you're not following that, you are missing out. Why are you on Twitter if you're not following that? You gotta break up the doom scrolling a little bit with, like, I don't know, some old like daytime show. You gotta break it up with like someone on This Morning. Modify a single emote. So Twitch offer you to add some of their modifiers to an emote, so you can add like sunglasses, or flip the emote vertically or horizontally, or make it grayscale, which is actually how SMidi Grey came about, so that we actually had it permanently, so MIDIBot could use it. But yeah, you only get it for a day, so you actually have to unlock it. But yeah, that's how that works. I've made them all quite cheap, so that people can do them. Gotta head off. Good luck. No worries, Ash. Thank you so much for all the good luck. I'm probably only going to go for a few more attempts, but appreciate you stopping by, putting up my ramblings. I appreciate everyone stopping by, putting up my ramblings, honestly. But yeah, thank you so much for that. Hopefully see you around. Have a good rest of your evening. I did not expect when I put about the game show ramblings thing in my go live message that I would actually go ahead and do it this stream. I did not. Gotta start working on the list. See, I started working on a game show list, but there's still like far too many that I can't think of off the top of my head. Red or black as S+, there is no possible way. Please do not ever do a tier list. I am not having any say in your tier list. No. I gotta put it as like F tier just to balance it out. In fact, no, it's gonna balance out to like C tier. No, still too high. I gotta put it as like H tier. Content. I know. It would be good content, but like it would take me like 12 hours. Oh wow, that was a weird fail. Oh my god, what? Okay, no, that one just don't work. If you fail that ramp and you go straight back down again, you pretty much always go straight in the hole. Which is a pretty frustrating quirk of the game, but at least it's consistent. Good thing is, I basically never skill issue there, so it doesn't really matter. However, this proves that that is not never. It's just basically never. Yeah, I'm going to 3,100 and then I'm going to stop streaming, by the way. Because I actually need to go. I don't normally actually have a set point to stop. Because the problem is, when I actually get near that point, I want to just carry on. So I just sort of stop whenever I want to stop, really. Can you rename a split to the cube is bad or something? No! No! No, I'm overruling. I'm vetoing this right now. If you want, you can do that, by the way. But don't. Don't. No. Someone got to balance it out. Someone has to do a bid war over this and put the cube is good. No. We're not doing this. I'm going to increase the price of rename a split. This is not fair. I need to rename my own splits to say the cube is good. Oh, long ramp. Cringe. Cringe. Yes, Seagull. Seagull, yes. That's my guy right there. Seagull. What split do you want to rename? just so we know. What split do you actually want to rename? You haven't said a split. I'm losing a lot of time here, by the way. This should be a reset any day. Telegraphic distortion. Ooh, nice. We don't actually get many that are renamed outside of the last one. Because you can see all the splits on this run, it doesn't really matter too much. I will rename telegraphic distortion so the cube is good. I'm going to capitalize cube as well, just so it makes it a bit clearer that it's the cube. The game show the cube. Time double. Lovely, I get to rename the split. Cube is good. People that recognize that capitalization, they're the true ones. They're the real ones. Don't rename the last one, I did that. Yeah, that would be the shortest lived rename a split. Yeah, I guess the thing is, I kind of want to increase the price of rename a split to 5k, because 2k is dirt cheap. At the same time, I only stream less than about 10 hours a week, most weeks. Like an average of about 9. And also, okay, that was really frustrating, because that barely ever happens. And also, there are so many games I run, and so many splits. Like, I run... You know, I've got Race to Overtime, I got Race to Overtime 2, I got Race to Overtime 3. In all of those, there are 8 splits that are recurring. They're always the same 8 splits. Obviously, 8 in the first, 16 in the second, and 24 in the last. Apart from the fact that there are only 6 in this one, because I do major skips. So, they're basically the same, though. But, like, obviously they don't carry over between split files. And I don't want to rename them all on each one, because that's too much effort. So instead I've just decreased the price. I feel like 2k's fair, but at the same time, it's like, I kind of want to increase it. I don't want to increase it any more than 5k though. 5k is the limit. I'm keeping it as 2 for now, but it, like, yeah. I understand that there are a lot of people with a lot of channel points that could rename like 50 splits if they really wanted to. There is no cooldown. You could do that. Oh, that's bad. And we lose like a second for that. Yo, Kyra. Whoa. That's cringe. I would plink right now. Okay, never mind. I'm not in a run. I will plink right now. I can't see it. I added Pleep as well. We got Pleep here too. So true. Did I just... Oh. Did I just miss the ramp? I swear I just missed it. Plink, plunk, plunk, pleep. Plink. Kaplunk reference. Kaplunk is actually a goated board game. Is it even a board game? Kind of is. It's not really played on a board. I think it's cool. I think I had a rip-off Kaplunk as a kid. Called, like, Falling Monkeys or something. Which is actually kind of, like, different to Kaplunk. Because the thing with Kaplunk is that they're all marbles. They're all round... They're all spheres. However, monkeys, they're not round spheres. They're very... There's a lot more detail in a monkey than there is in a sphere. So, made for a very much more interesting game. I literally do not know where this is. I must have played this like 2 times ever. But still. Hashtag ad. Gotta get paid now I'm promoting their product. It probably doesn't even exist anymore. Yeah, it's wide. I changed it back to the wide one because people wanted the wide one. If you're on 7TV, you'll be able to see it. 7TV's got some extra emotes. Oh, I just realised I'm 8 seconds behind. No! Push, 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 push. Ah, time freeze. It's like the 6th one this stream. If time freeze was the broken power-up in this game, we'd have world record right now. If time freeze actually froze time RTA. Yo, if that actually did that, that would be like that would make it at least viable. Push would probably still be better. Although then again, there's like loads of places where time freezes. But hey yo, this is a family-friendly stream. Oh no. Oh dear. That is not very PG-13 of you. That really makes me want to turn into a grey cat and look at a camera with a question mark above my face. I'm losing it. I'm sorry, I'm losing it. How many hours have I gone for this now? Almost 48. 48 hours of playtime on any percent. Yeah, I'm losing it. So, the AO emote, AO all in lowercase, is a grey cat looking at a camera, somehow looks puzzled, and there's a question mark in, like, Arial font above his head. It's actually such a good emote. So good. AO. I can't see it because my 7TV is still broken in my OBS, but yeah, there it is. Oh, I just wasted an attempt. I wasted loads of the stream. I keep on accidentally not going back in checkpoints. Oh, I accidentally skipped one. No! Inaccurate statistics in the live split. Niv has been sus all stream. Oh yeah, so a Niv is a bot. I haven't actually said. A Niv just stays. In fact, should I make a Niv like VIP or something? I should. Because it makes it seem like a Niv is actually like a known entity. So a Niv is a bot that learns from other chat messages in the speedrunning communities. Mainly speedrunning communities that a Niv is in. Basically, you summon a Niv to your channel and then every certain number of messages, a Niv will post a funny. You know what? Yeah, I'm going to VIP a Niv. A Niv deserves it. Don't end the stream, I need more jackpots. It's alright, we're going to do 2 no resets right now. Never mind, 1 no reset, I just wasted it. 1 more attempt. 1 more. That's it, 1 more. I think we've had enough jackpots for one day. I'm going to be honest. We've had enough. We do not need any more. Oh, he's ruined it. He has ruined it. That's it. I'm done. Right, thank you for watching. I need to go because it's 20 past 8. It's like an hour after I'm supposed to be live. In an emo. Oh, thank you, Seagull. Thank you for posting that. I might have a chance on Tuesday. You know, I've got time on Tuesday, so I was gonna stream next week, Monday, Tuesday, Friday, because I can't stream on Saturday because I'm out on Saturday. So I was gonna do a Monday, Tuesday, Friday. I might stick to Monday, Wednesday, Friday. The reason for that, obviously, we got Speed Gaming. I need to shout out Speed Gaming before we go. Speed Gaming and exclamation mark marathons. Go and follow Speed Gaming. We're going to be live there with at least 2 runs, possibly another one at 11 AM my time. If not, we're just going to be doing Mario Kart DS at 12 PM and 3D World at 1:07 PM because it accounts for 7 minutes setup time. Yeah, so that's going on. Possibly we play if no one else fills the slot, but if anyone else does, then that's going to be how it's going to be. Yeah, so that's going on. Obviously, Tuesday, yeah, so Tuesday is going to be a day that I have off. So Is anyone still here? Yeah, people are lurking. People are lurking, DDoS. It's fine. Yeah, so on Tuesday, I have a day off, but I'm probably going to spend time working on videos for YouTube on my second channel, which I still need to get the link for and sort everything out, because I've not got any videos there, so there's no point me promoting it yet. And yeah, I need to work on world record progressions and stuff, which I want to do. I have lots of stuff to do for Twitch, obviously, emotes, sub badges, lots of things. A little bit of tweaking to the overlays as well, I need to do them. Okay, so that is basically it for the stream. I'm going to be live tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to be doing a 3D World 380. If you like 3D World, we're going to be here with 3D World. I got you covered. However, if that dies, I'm going to do We Play. I have We Play 1.0 now. That saves me 5 seconds for free. That is massive. 5 seconds in every run. That's not even just medals. That's NG or NG plus if I really wanted to. So, very, very cool. That's the thing. So, I have that now. It's faster load times. That's literally it. So, it's 3D World and possibly We Play, but I haven't even added We Play to the schedule graphic, and that's because I'm so confident in my We Play, in my 3D World abilities. So confident that I'm not just going to PB by 15 seconds. Yeah, I don't know. I hope we don't just PB by 15 seconds again. That was clutch last time, but I'm hoping for a little bit more than that. So that's going on, and then next week, obviously, the schedule goes out on the Discord and the Twitter. I don't promote the Twitter, not really, because it's Twitter. Does anyone really want to look at my Twitter? No. But yeah, join the Discord. It's the shared Discord. We got lots of people. I actually need to do more with the Discord as well. There's lots to do and not enough time. But I will also be posting my schedule from now on the YouTube. So I'm going to try my best to get a graphic that looks good for YouTube. I might even just use this week's one as a test, because obviously it compresses it into like a square, and then if you press on it, or not compress, but you know what I mean, squishes it into a square, and then or crops it. There we go. Crops it into a square, and then if you press on it, you get the whole picture. But I kind of want to make it so that the square has most of the content, or maybe it will work better if it doesn't, because people click on it and it gives me more interactions. Yeah, farming you all for interactions on YouTube. Yeah, hi YouTube. You'll be on YouTube. You'll be in the stream archive vault. You won't be in a PB VOD because, unfortunately, no PBs today because it's PinOut. But you will be in the stream archive vault because the entire stream is going to be in that. Timer between slots is 5 minutes. Yeah, timer between slots is 5 minutes. Timer between fights is 5 minutes. Timer between raid is 10. Might be 15. 10 or 15. Anyway, we are going to go and raid pudding boxes. So pudding boxes was on tech for my green gaming run. So we're going to go and head over there, go and say hi. Yeah, pudding boxes is just doing some Resident Evil 4. So quite different to here, but you should definitely go and follow. I am going to start making a thing now of shouting out the person we're raiding, because Twitch is weird and will mess up the raid and stuff. I don't know. Like, if you get kicked out of the raid for whatever reason, you can then just go and head over there. Because of obviously how hosting works on Twitch now, as in it doesn't exist. Yeah, you won't be able to then go into my channel and find who I've raided, because it will just be on auto host, which isn't the same thing. So yeah, go and follow Pudding Boxes. Pudding Boxes is pretty cool. Right now playing Resident Evil, so yeah, have fun. Saturday, gonna be live with 3D World or We Play. 3D World and or We Play. Yeah, thanks everyone for watching. 5 people here at the end. You've stuck by all my ramblings. Thank you all so much. Thanks everyone for stopping by today, as always. And yeah, I'll be back on tomorrow. Back on tomorrow. Actually, that kind of works. I thought that didn't work, but it kind of does. I'm being counted down, so I'm going to shut up. Bye.